You've read the books, you've got the journal, you watched the morning routine video at 2x speed and took notes. And somehow, you're still exactly where you were 6 months ago. Here's the uncomfortable part. The more self-improvement content you consume, the more it might actually be keeping you stuck. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, please subscribe. We break down stuff like this every single week. You finish a podcast about discipline, feel fired up for 20 minutes, then go back to scrolling. That feeling isn't motivation. It's what's called the knowing-doing gap. Your brain treats learning about a change like you already made it. So when you read about waking up early, some part of you checks the box like it's done. You can consume self-improvement forever and never improve, because the consuming itself feels like progress. Sit with that for a second. You set a goal, then immediately research the optimal way to do it. Best app, best routine, best schedule. That's not preparation. That's procrastination wearing a productivity costume. Researching feels safe because there's no risk of failing. Doing is where you could fail. So your brain keeps you in research mode, where you feel busy and responsible, but nothing's actually moving. Tell me that doesn't describe someone you know. Switching strategies every few weeks isn't discipline, it's avoidance. You try a routine, it doesn't show results in 5 days, so you find a better one. Each switch resets the clock to 0. You get the feeling of effort, new plan, new energy, without ever staying long enough to find out if the first one actually worked. Read that again. And here's the one that stings. You tell people about your goal before you've done any work toward it. Saying, "I'm getting up at 5 a.m. now," out loud gives your brain a hit of identity and approval, the same kind you'd get from actually doing it. So part of the motivation gets spent on the announcement, before the work even starts. You feel like someone who's changing. You haven't changed yet. That's not weakness. That's a wound talking. Most people think the problem is motivation. It's not. The deeper truth is that self-improvement content gives you the emotional reward of change, the hope, the identity of someone who's working on themselves, without requiring the boring, repetitive part that actually produces change. You're not lazy. You've found a way to feel like you're growing, without the discomfort of actually growing. That matters, because the fix isn't another book or another routine. It's tolerating boredom long enough to let one thing actually work. None of this means you're broken or lacking willpower. It means you've been optimizing for the feeling of progress instead of progress itself. And that's an easy trap because nobody warns you about it. So tell me honestly, are you doing the thing, or are you researching the thing, talking about the thing, switching the thing? Comment it below. And if you can relate to this, there's another video I will explain deeper why your brain resists change in the first place. We'll talk about that later. Goodbye.